Good morning, everyone. What a bad party last night. But yeah, I heard that you went to sleep at 10, so you are fresh, and we can have a debate today about our final conclusions and recommendations. So I want to begin. You remember that in the first day of the conference, I have asked what will make this conference as a successful one. So about the second issue, I think, yes, we achieve it. The vast majority of the lectures, seminars, workshops given by you. You can share ideas, experience, success. Also, we achieve it. Also, you will be truly inspired. Did you? Yes? Yes? Great. Okay. This is the last one, just a minute. And you see the first one that we make a profound contribution to the benefit of the young EuroSAI professional community and promote cooperation. So I must tell you, this was the first day. You remember this? It was kind of in the word of Dr. Kalish, blue with blue, red with red, and very quiet, European, polite people, but very nice. I want to show you something, a quick video. I'm sorry about that. So yes, we also achieved this goal, I think so. But I must ask you, it was a successful one? Yes? Yes? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So last night, you party, and that's what happened to us. And this is what we have here, so I'm not sure about everything inside, but we want to do a little bit of discussion and to hear your comments about this. So I will give you 5 minutes, you can read it, and then we will discuss about it. Okay? Great. Okay. איך רואים?
I'll read it along with you guys. The second Young EuroSAI Conference, ES2, held in Jerusalem, Israel, from 9 to the 12th of November 2015, took supreme audit institutions and the individual, Shai and I, as its central theme. We, as the representatives of the young generation and the future leaders of our respective organizations, enjoy a unique perspective and therefore possess the ability to contemplate, discuss, debate, exchange, and present fresh questions, problems, and ideas, as well as possible solutions regarding the challenges, opportunities, difficulties, and risks arising from the technological and social developments of our times. We, the members of the second Young EuroSAI Conference, ES2, recommend the public effect of size, considering that we are in the midst of a sweeping technological and social revolution highlighted by an information explosion and exponential growth in data, young generations reveal impatience as regards long textual reports and complex analysis, such as this one, I guess. National social groups are collaging into international ones, sometimes organized within virtual social networks. The concept of the nation-state is being debated. The growth in the importance attached by society to human rights in general, and the needs and interests of vulnerable groups in particular, is affecting the social landscape. Sustainability issues are cross-cutting and cross-border, but also have an effect on the individual's everyday life and on society as a whole. We recommend that a strong emphasis be put on capacity building in the area of communications strategy, new media, online social networks, conveying complex ideas by using simplified tools such as infographics. SAIs should consider developing tools to measure their performance. SAIs reshape their role to include the promotion and protection of human rights and vulnerable groups in society. To that end, they should develop the required professional criteria and standards. SAIs find ways to empower citizens by engaging them in the audit process. Sustainability issues should often be included in audits. Considering the professional effect. Considering that modern public administration is characterized by vast complexity on the one hand, and a very narrow specialization by its various units on the other hand, most information created by audited bodies is done electronically using online devices. Sometimes the data is even stored outside the physical premises of the audited body. The vast amount of data produced by audited bodies grows exponentially and requires the use of big data digging tools, potentially compromising the right to privacy of officials and audited bodies' employees. We recommend that new skills and specializations in the field of information seeking, handling, and analyzing will be acquired. SAIs will make use of new computer programs designed to deal with vast amounts of information. SAIs should develop new working methods fit to deal with huge amounts of information on the one hand, risking as little as possible the privacy of the audited body's employees. Regarding the personal effect, considering that ethical aspects of the audit work and auditors conduct have a profound impact on the efficiency of auditor-auditee relations as well as the auditor's public status, Generation Y auditors ask, what's in it for me, and look for personal impact and gain. They also challenge formalities and tend towards informal working processes and communications inside their own size and with the workers of audited bodies. Therefore, high-level audit management should be open-minded and encourage young auditors to initiate new audit topics and new ways to tackle the audit work. A family-friendly work environment, e.g. flex time and working from a remote location, should increase both employees' identifications and job satisfaction, resulting in enhanced productivity. Young auditors use high-tech instruments in many aspects of their personal as well as their professional conduct. In places where the use of these instruments is uncommon, they might feel restrained and frustrated. Experimenting in new working processes can help SAIs and auditors improve and develop failures are part of the process. Sharing ideas between young auditors of different size and debating over common challenges viewed as a key element in the learning and improvement process of young auditors. We recommend that ethical aspects of the audit work and auditors' conduct be reviewed and customized if necessary. SAIs put more emphasis on Y generation's auditors' needs, ideas, and way of conduct. A special consideration should be given to programs for the promotion of young leaders and to modifications that will promote a family-friendly work environment. Informal working process and ways of communication should be encouraged. High-tech instruments must be integrated as much as possible to the everyday working process of SARS. Failures are a natural part of the growing and improving process and should be accepted as such even in a zero-error culture mindset. SAIs should encourage international interactions between young auditors of different SAIs. Therefore, we conclude, EuroSAI's young movement will be continued. Yes, conferences will take place on a regular basis every 2 or 3 years. We decided to set up a brand new innovative framework such as the EuroSAI Virtual Young Generation Dynamic Group to deal with the aforementioned challenges and risks by means of virtual communication and new media means. EuroSAI, as a leading by example organization, should strive to create, as part of InterSAI, a global community of young colleagues. That's it. And we open this draft for your comment.
Now is your job.
Yes.
Michael.
Thank you. All right. I'm Milan from Bulgaria. First, excuse my voice. I think I slept too much last night, and this is what happens when I usually do. I read the document real quickly, and one thing I see is that isn't it like just too formal, like the way we are doing things now?
First of all, it is printed.
Yeah, okay, but I think we are here to actually come up with better solutions, so maybe we can actually have a better way to pass our message. So maybe we can brainstorm about it, how to actually not be that official, but maybe come up with a better way to. Okay. And one more thing here, I see that there is a point about the Congress to be on a regular basis. I was at the 2 congresses so far, and I think the success was that because they were organized because you guys really wanted to do it. If we put it as in a way that it should be something that should be done, don't you think that this will actually defeat the whole purpose of this Congress? And the third point I want to say is that I have seen that in my office. We often recommend, but we don't show the benefits. Why this will be helpful if it happens. So maybe we can also discuss the benefits of our message. Those are my points. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. Cheers.
But I have a question, Milan, about the second point. If it's important for us, this movement of young EuroSAI, so how we can be sure that it will be continue? So what is your
if it's not on a regular basis?
Okay. Well, in these congresses, I see a lot of presidents participating. So if they don't see a benefit, if we make it something that should happen, what would happen if the next president doesn't want to do it? I mean, how he will organize it? Would that be beneficial as it is right now? So what we can probably do is not make it like a rule, but actually use our network and influence other people to see the benefits of this Congress. And if it's beneficial and everybody likes it, I'm sure there will be another side that will pick up the idea like you guys did. You put so much effort in it, and it's sort of like a great success. I mean, I really enjoyed every minute.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, please.
Hi, my name is Lieke. I'm from the Netherlands. Thank you for all your hard work and for the document you made. I totally agree with him. I think it's a very formal way for a very informal Congress. I think the thing I learned most here is just by talking to people and hearing about their ideas. And those are ideas that I can take with me to my own side and just basically promote them by doing them. So, you know, if I have an idea, I don't want it to be on a sheet of paper and I'll be like, look, I've got a sheet of paper with an idea. You know, if I have an idea, I should do it. I should tell my colleagues. I should get them enthusiastic. I think that's the real power of Yes, and it's not in a document. So I think that will be, if we want this movement to succeed, it will be something that we all have to take responsibility for. So every one of us personally should go back to their sides and just basically spread the word about the Congress, about the ideas we've had here. And I mean, I think a document might help for some people, but maybe it's like, if people in our side should see this, maybe they think, you know, this was like a normal conference, we always have this, and it sounds good, but that's not the real power of Yes. So maybe we should do it in a different way. So that's my first comment. And
which way you ever recommend it? What?
Thanks. And my second comment is that I have the feeling in the three like final recommendations, the one on the screen, I've got a bit of a feeling that it's Generation X telling us what we should think. So, for example, we've talked a lot about very many things, but now it's only about like virtual communication and new media. And while I do think that's important, I think I hear a lot of people who say it's really important who are far older than we are, and we have different ways of thinking about it. And I'm not sure if this is really the biggest message in our organization. I do think, however, the message about that the community is very important and that we should share ideas and inspire each other. That's, for me, that's the core message of this conference. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Who's next, guys?
Yeah, please.
The party guy.
I'm Jack from the UK.
Hey, Jack.
My voice is a lot deeper today than yesterday. I think I agree with this message of soft power. As soon as you get a document like this, you're like, I don't really want to read this. But I think we also have to come up with solutions, not just seeing problems. So we see a problem of this document, but what is the solution? So a way that at the UK National Audit Office we use soft power, we spoke about it a little bit in our communication strategy workshop run by Austria, which was amazing, so thank you very much. And we use blogs and forums to communicate. And so every day on this conference, I've been writing up a little blog and sharing it with the office. And you get immediate feedback. And so straight away people are saying, oh, can you ask about this? Can you speak to this country about this? And this is the way we should be working, with this informal, softer communication that we're familiar with. So I would really encourage, I think in our workshop, in your workshop, we came up against some ideas that we're worried about the risks of social media and of using, say, Twitter or internally blogs, because what if people complain? What if people are angry, annoyed? But my experience is that it makes for a stronger community, and if we can do something like that with this community and have an informal network, then I think we'll be all the stronger for it. So, yeah, thank you.
Okay, great.
And this is, I'm Louise from the Netherlands. And this is what I meant when I did the opening speech Monday. The yes energy. It's not about making it structural or official. We make it happen. It's the energy that makes us do what we do. We're like the free radical within EuroSAI. And we shouldn't be put in a cage, even if it's golden. That's my point. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Martin from Switzerland. Well, this is probably a bit of a tough message for you guys because you were asking us on what is our message to the Generation X. So at one point I do agree with the previous speakers that it's a lot about motivation and energy you take out of it. But on the other hand, we also have to think, why was this important and why should Generation X support it? So I have one thing about the personal aspect that I would like to add. We had a workshop about how to light the fire, passion of an auditor to really go the extra mile. And I think one of the really important topics was that people or young auditors didn't feel included in the decisions on which topics they audit. So they didn't really feel passionate about the topic. And it was not really encouraged that their opinion was valued in the selection of topics. So if people are really being passionate about what they're doing, they need to be interested in what they're doing, and they need to be included. Thank you.
Great. Yes, please, more. And I want to hear what you think should be our product in the end of maybe nothing? No. And any documents, maybe, I don't know, only Facebook group or WhatsApp group, really, what it should be.
In which format should it, be published or sent or wherever?
Please. Are you tired? Please, we want to hear. So how many of you think that we need to produce a document? Raise your hand. We want to know. Okay.
Some sort of a document.
Yeah, we can just add up or give our opinions later on. So is it okay if we don't have a final document today, but we can just, through the next couple of weeks, we bring up some comments in the blog, and then you guys have a final document. There is a need for a document, of course.
Maybe we can formulate it through infographics. There is a way that we can do it.
Hello, Julius from Lithuania. When we say that we don't need a document, I think that we are thinking only about ourselves, about that generation Y, about the red ones. Because the red ones, they don't need a document. But often in our size, those brokers, those Mavis or however they called, they are not red, they are purple. And they are not generation Y, they are generation X. And they still need some kind of a document. And okay, excluding you, sir. So I mean that we should not exclude like some kind of a document. There should be something.
We should.
I think.
You think so?
There should be document after that.
With our message.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
For those, you know, purple ones.
Yeah. Okay. This is important comment. This is not for us. This document. This is the meaning.
It's for the EuroSAI governing board. They need to have something, you know, to work on, to deal with.
Okay, hi, I'm Linda from the Netherlands again. I love the idea about infographics, of course. I love visualizations, that was my workshop about. But I think it should be a combination of both. So you can use infographics to agree on the matter. And on the other hand, use the movement, the energy, to make changes or to get the message across. So I need both. And the form could be an infographic, if that is the right form. So you can debate on that. And I love the idea about the blog, just to use it as a way to comment the document. So, okay.
Thank you. I think you... sorry, this is Emil from Denmark. Yeah, I think you caught a lot of good aspects in this document. And I agree that...
This is your aspect, you know, this is your insight. We just brought it in.
Yeah,
so
sure.
So thank you.
And I do think that infographics could lift the quality of this document. Maybe another idea could be to make a complementary video. You did, I know it's hard work, but you did a great introduction video before we came here that was very good at tuning our mindset. And you've been recording a lot of stuff during the workshop. And if you're doing infographics anyways, maybe that's something you could use in the video. And that could be a brilliant way to present a lot of ideas in our national size. Yeah, so that's my input.
Okay. Yes.
Hello, it's Jack again from the UK. I think we don't want to get too caught up in the format of this document. I think this is important. This sets out what we've achieved, but if we get too stuck in the detail, we lose what we're trying to do here. And I think setting up some sort of informal network is what we need to do. We use international comparisons in our work a lot, and having access to just being able to speak to someone, you know a contact, I know you, I know you, I know you, I know you, my reds, my purples, whatever. And just having the access to do that is really important. So I think the Facebook group is one way towards that, but it's mixing media, it's mixing the social side of our networks with the professional. I think it would be really helpful to have some sort of space online, whatever, to share what we do, to communicate with each other, and also that we need to get more people from our organizations involved. We've been really privileged to be able to come here and to meet these people and to share our ideas, but do we not need to share that wider? And I don't have all the answers, but I think collectively we do, so...
we can set a blog. We have a blog in our website, so, but we can...
And anyone can comment?
Yes.
Okay.
You can. I'm not sure if we have a comment over there, but...
But do you think, should it be on the EuroSAI website or on a different one, on an independent one?
I think... Yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't think we need to set up new initiatives. Mm-hmm. We already have what we need there, I think. So if there's something on the EuroSAI website where we can share ideas and maybe like upload, I can send some screenshots of what our social media internally looks like in our office and show you guys what we do. And you guys can comment and say, I don't like that, and maybe that's not so great. Something like that would be really good. I think the way that we take recommendations forward is changing. This is an essential document, we need this, but the way we take these things forward is changing, and so,
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. More comments? So what do you think about that we will do both way? Generation X, Y, and Generation Y. I think it's important that we have something, not for us. It was a great comment. But maybe we can try to produce maybe a movie, infographic movie of this, or just images, and we can do it together, of course. The Netherlands will help us. And we have two ways of thinking. What do you think about this solution? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. There is more comment about the contents, the things that are inside the document. What do you prefer? Do you prefer that you will send us comments later and then
I wouldn't mind sending comments after, like next week or something.
So we will. Okay. Yes, please.
Or is it a deadline for you guys to give a document?
What do you prefer?
No, I want to know if you guys have a deadline to deliver
we don't have any deadlines.
something.
No,
Okay.
we are Generation Y, without any deadlines.
Okay, cool. If you don't mind, yeah, at least me, I would like to send comments later. Right now, maybe not.
Yeah, okay, please.
I think, you know, if we want to make a document like this perfect, we need time to think about it, but I don't think that's the goal of why we're here. So, I mean, if we send in comments later, it's like, it's going to be about details, it's going to be about, you know, one bullet, is it right like this, or should it be just the other way around? I'm not sure if that's, if I hear everyone here, if that's the message we want to get across. So, this, I mean, a lot of the things in the document are good. Maybe some I should have done otherwise, but you know, that's not the point. So I don't think it will help us if we each send in all of our comments to you and you will make it into, because the document will only get bigger and more detailed. And that's not the point. The point is, I think we should just bring it back to like the two main points. So that is...
what is our two main points?
Well, for me, it is that if you talk to each other from different sides, you can inspire each other, and we need some kind of platform to do it. And it doesn't have to be a new thing, and it is also our own responsibility to use it. So that would be, for me, that I think that is the most important thing. And I think that it will actually help us to just maybe get details out instead of getting more details in.
Okay. And so let's look about those recommendations. I think this is everything that you said, that we need to continue this community, and also to think globally. What do you think about this, that we need to do it on a global level, of EuroSAI level, to recommend that it should be done? Do you agree? Okay. So I tell you what, we have running out of time, so we will go to think about it, and we will come back later with our proposal to you, and we will decide about it. Okay? Thank you very much for your comment. Thank you very much.
Yes, the second Young EuroSAI Conference, Israel, November 2015. The Office of the State Comptroller and Ombudsman of Israel.